What's good? What's good? I am back. Yours truly, one and only Paul Pickett, host of the Paul Pickett Podcast, aka Triple P, aka the Common Sense Podcast, your source for music, sports, politics, world events, and much, much more. So we got a special guest we about to bring on, and he's about to be making his debut into the BKFC. He wasn't in the BKFC when we first did the interview, so this is the second time doing an interview. He'll be fighting BKFC Fight Night Edmonton, August 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, River Cree Resort and Casino versus Nick Felber. Let's bring on James Dalzell.
What's up?
What up? Yo, did I get your last name right? Is it Dalzell
Yeah.
or okay?
Yeah, you got it, brother. It's all good. It's apparently pronounced DL. It's like a Scottish or a Gaelic name, but I like to use all the letters. They're all there, so why take them out?
All right, so you about to be fighting for BKFC, man.
Yeah, brother. Look at that. See, like I got to get more interviews with you. We were talking about it last time. It's been the goal for like 5 years, and here we go. It's going to happen. I'm pumped, man. So, yeah, thanks for having me back on.
No problem. So who hit you up about the fight? Was it Nate?
It was Nate eventually to be real. I'm not sure how it even happened. I think I saw that I like to fight bare knuckle. I've been doing it for a bit. I've been chomping at the bit. I haven't fought since November. And I've been dying to do it. And I saw that somebody was looking for a fight in bare knuckle, and I spoke to a manager that was talking to BKFC, and then talked to Nate. Nate said there was a contract sent my way. I said, "Oh, really?" Send it to me. And then so Nate sent me the contract, and here we go. BKFC time, baby. It's been a long time coming. Me and Nate have been speaking back and forth for years, and just been trying to get something figured out. And I'm going up a weight class. I keep telling people I don't care, anybody, anytime, any place, and I'm gonna keep backing it up. Felber, I'm going up a weight class to fight him, and he's a tough cat, but I don't care. I just want to fight.
So what do you know about this guy? I watched a little clip of him doing MMA.
Yeah, he's an MMA guy, or has been the last little bit. He actually trains with Tim Tamaki, which kind of disadvantage to me because fought Tamaki twice my last two fights. So that's his boy, that's his training partner. But again, I left a lot of things out of my bag of tricks there the last couple fights, so it's good. I mean, I know I kind of have an idea how this guy fights, or what it looks like he fights. Pretty similar to Tim's style, same coach and everything too, right? So a lot of similarities. I know what I did wrong against Tamaki, so try and correct those mistakes against Felber. Again, tough guy. I'm going up to 155 for this one. I think he's kind of, I'm not sure where he's a pretty thick dude. So we'll see what happens.
Now, does he already fight bare knuckle and like some other promotion?
So I think this is his first bare knuckle fight. I believe he may have done bare knuckle MMA, possibly. I was looking into that. I think this is his first bare knuckle fight. So I mean, that's a whole different beast, man. It's it throws people off because it's way different getting hit with a bare fist than it is with a glove. Like, just different sensation, different feelings. It's your hands for one. Most guys mess their hands up pretty fast.
So when you fight a guy who's maybe coming for bare knuckle MMA or MMA, are you going off of the MMA footage on how you think he's going to fight in a bare knuckle fight?
I that's kind of how I'm basing it right now. Kind of all I've seen, right? So I have been looking at it that way. He did from most of the MMA fights I've seen, he does like to stand and bang. So that's good. And I'm just kind of using. I assume that's you typically, the way you box is pretty well. You sort of stick with it a little bit. So unless he's changing a lot of stuff up. I kind of think I know what to expect, but again, you never know, right? It's everything until you get in there and you're actually throwing. Who knows? But I got a decent game plan going, and it gets thrown out the window as soon as you get punched in the jaw. But
I interviewed somebody recently, and I think it was Steve Tomahawk Townsend was saying that bare knuckle is still so young that all the fighters are still kind of learning who they are. as fighters, and you never know what to expect. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, 100%. It is like, I mean, it is very new, right? Like I
Yeah.
keep coming, I want to go in there and box, but my instinct just instantly goes to hockey fighting. And, that's, I kind of I've been doing that, like that same style, get in tight and just like dirty boxing kind of deal, right? So
Yeah.
it's it's not really what I want my style to be either. But it just kind of, it's built into me. So I think a lot of guys are still figuring out their strategy, what works, what doesn't. We've seen a lot of guys that like to drag things into late water and get guys tired. But man, all it takes is that one shot. We also see tons of fights that are done in the first 10 seconds, right?
Like for a guy like this, okay, you said it's his first bare knuckle. Does it make it hard for you to train for him since it's his first bare knuckle, or is it? Do you think it might be harder for him because you're more experienced?
I think it kind of leans towards him being in a bit of a better position. I think because you
Okay.
got three bare knuckle fights footage to watch of me. I mean, then none of the, like they weren't. It's not a whole ton of
Yeah.
stuff to watch, but like three different fights, kind of see, probably get a decent gauge of what I'm coming at there with. And yeah, because I only got MMA stuff to kind of look at for him, it makes it a little difficult to try and think on how he's gonna do stuff. Is he going to swing the way he swings without gloves on? It's interesting. I'm just going to have to go in with my game plan and just go in ready for war.
Now, for this fight, have you been training any harder than the previous ones, or is it pretty much the same?
Uh, I think harder just based on I always try and get myself better every day. So for this one, obviously bigger deal, BKFC. I want to show up, man. I want to put the world on notice. So yeah, definitely training a little harder here and really ramping things up. I was really focused on putting the weight up too. I want to make
Mhm.
sure that I gotta put on 10 pounds basically, right? So I've been working on that. I'm basically right at weight now, but I'd like to kind of put on a little bit before I have to cut down a bit again too.
And I'm guessing you've been to Edmonton before.
I've not. I've
Oh,
been
you
to Red
haven't?
Deer. No, so Havoc, where I've been fighting in Alberta, was actually in Red Deer. So River Cree, I was supposed to go fight at in June, but that fight got canceled, and yeah, so now I'm gonna get to head out there. So that should be cool.
Now, what do you think about this fight card for Edmonton? Have you looked at the whole fight card?
I have looked at the card. Couple decent names on there. A lot of I think there's a lot of debuts going on from
Yeah.
what I what I saw. So yeah, it's a decent card. They have Felber and I up near the top, which is kind of cool. Because I think I'm probably one of the few guys with experience on there. I think
And both of y'all are Canadian, right?
that's correct. He's
Yeah.
from out there, so he's from Alberta, and I'm in Ontario, where we still got to legalize this shit.
Now, for the guys like when they bring in the US opponents, does that make you want to like win even more that they bring in the out of towners for the US?
100%. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm a massive fan of Americans. You guys are phenomenal. But it definitely gives you, especially you want to come bring into Canada. You got the hometown advantage going on a little bit, and yeah, it definitely gets a little more hype. You feel like you're fighting, a little bit more for your country and stuff, right? I feel
Yeah.
that way anyway. I can't wait to get over there and be that heel, have everybody hate me for a bit.
So this fight, do you think it might start out quick, or you think both of y'all might be trying to fill each other out?
It's so hard to say, man. You never know. It's tough to gauge. You kind of, I expect him to come out swinging. I think
Swinging.
yeah, I think so. I think he's going to come out pretty guns a blazing. From what I've seen about him, he's very forward and likes to go that way. Again, you never know. He might just flip it up completely on me, and but I expect it to be full tilt.
I ain't gonna lie, he looked pretty tough.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, definitely, man. Yeah, he definitely is going to be a tough opponent. But hey, what's like I said, I want to go in there and I want the toughest guys. I want to go in there and prove myself. Like no matter what happens, I'm stepping up a weight class. I'm fighting a guy, that I know is super tough, and we're gonna put on a war. I'm gonna put on a show, and I'm gonna want them to have me back.
Yeah, and I think you know as well as I do in the fight game. There's some guys that always try to go for the easy opponents. So you
Yeah.
got to respect the guy who wants to fight the best. I mean, to be the best, you got to beat the best. That's always been the saying. That hasn't changed.
100%, man. It's and that's where I see it. Like I said, I've been saying forever. I want to go pro. I want to fight for why come in here and start handpicking guys and try and pick easy fights. Like to me, there's no pride in that. To me, like I don't anybody just give them to me. Let's go. That's where my head's been at always. And it's funny how those kind of fighters, now that I'm training guys, like those kind of fighters they just come to you. You kind of attract your own breed.
Now, have they released the odds on this fight card yet? Do you know?
I've been looking. I haven't seen any yet. I've been looking all over for them.
Is that I never asked anybody, but is that like a motivational tool when you go into the fight? Like,
For me, a hundred.
basically, when you're
For
not
me, 100
favored.
percent.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I didn't let you finish there. I kind of missed the
Now I
end.
was about to say, basically, is it just a motivational tool when you go in because you're not favored in the fight or you know and whatnot?
Yeah, to me, it's be a like I love being an underdog, man. I love when people
Yeah.
doubt me. I just love proving people wrong, and yeah, I mean, I've never had betting odds, so I'm pretty excited just to see some odds beside my name, and I imagine I'll be an underdog. We'll see what happens. It's hard to say, right? Because I have a record, who knows how they're gonna score it, but I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm pretty excited.
So you said this is the first time you've had bet odds, so this will be first time somebody can actually bet on the fight that you fought.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that.
That's cool. So like you got friends out there that might be like looking to try to bet on you to try to win some money.
Oh, 100%. We'll see how good of friends they are. I'll see if they bet for me or against me, though.
Yeah, yeah. I see something. You said it said I can't pronounce this word. Something Wolverine.
Oh,
Pene.
yeah, that's a tough one.
What
Penetanguishene.
what is that?
Well, that's the town that I'm from. Hold on. Let me just.
That's
I'm
the
in
town you
Penetanguishene.
from?
That's where I'm born and raised. That's that's kind of like the logo and the nickname, sort of.
All
I
right,
had
so
I
it's
had Flash up.
Tanguishne.
There you go. You got it. They had to start calling it
Penetanguishene.
Penetang because nobody, it was way too, they wouldn't fit on the sign.
Is that a French name?
Yeah, I think it's like a um like an Aboriginal word, I think. But it's a French community, so I don't know what. I don't even think it's a word. I don't know what it is.
It almost seemed like when you pronounce it like it should be like a city in China or something.
I mean, yeah, yeah. It's a funny one, man. Penetanguishene. Yeah, nobody ever like. You should hear the phone calls with that one.
So you got the hockey background. A lot of bare knuckle fights in hockey. What's the odds that a guy goes through a whole like hockey career not getting a one bare knuckle fight?
Oh my goodness, slim, slim. I mean, you have to be a pretty tame individual and keep yourself away from the puck. Probably, it's just man, hockey. I wasn't a fighter until I was a fighter. You know what I mean? It just eventually it just happens. I think I'm sure there's a few. I'm sure there's plenty of guys who have gone their whole career without fighting, but man, I think at some point, I mean, Gretzky dropped the mitts at some point. You know what I mean? Lemieux, like all pretty much, you've almost seen everybody get in a fight at some point. Crosby's thrown down a couple times.
Who were some of the best bare knuckle guys in hockey back in the days? Do you know?
Oh man, the guys that I like, Bob Probert, Ty Domi, Wendell Clark, those are my dudes from when I was growing up.
I've never heard
But
of none of those guys. Are they just like enforcers?
No, I mean Wendell Clark was the first overall pick to Toronto Maple Leaf. That was like
Okay.
in the mid '80s. Uh,
Okay.
Ty Domi played in New York. He was a big draw for a while. Him and Bob Probert. Bob Probert, I think, might be maybe the toughest, one of the biggest enforcers in NHL history. I would think.
I don't even know why we got a hockey team in North Carolina. We don't even play hockey in North Carolina, but I guess we like the fist fight, so I guess that's the only reason.
Yeah, that's funny because the Hurricanes they've never been known to throw like they don't have many fighters. I can't even picture a Carolina fight. Like,
I'm surprised we even got the hockey team, man. It's crazy to me.
you guys have been doing all right though with it. It's
I mean, we
I
won a
honestly
championship. We won a
yeah
championship.
yeah man. When you guys got a team, I was pretty shocked and I didn't think it'd last, but you're doing all right.
So, like when hockey players like get old and retired, is bare knuckle always probably a good option for them?
I think so. I think so now. And I don't know if you saw BKFC has the Ice Wars now too, right? Did you see that?
Yeah, what is that about?
So I am signed with them as well. So I'll be fighting on that. It's just hockey fights. So
Oh,
you
it's just
full
hockey.
equipment, then you just are on ice throwing down, man.
So you're not playing hockey, you're just doing a
No,
hockey fight.
you're just doing the hockey fight. Yeah, it's it's pretty bonkers, but I'm pumped. I cannot wait. The weight classes.
Yeah.
So the lowest weight class is 150. So
Okay.
I'm like sitting in lightweight for that. Like just and that's kind of my prime weight. So I'm really stoked for that, man. And I'm used to fighting guys that were like 210. You know, in hockey fights, you fight the biggest guys. That's how it works. So I'm really pumped to fight some guys my own size.
And I would think like it's got to be tough, like bare knuckling on ice. Like, how hard is it to keep your balance while you bare knuckling on ice?
Dude, it's difficult. That's why I was so pumped to do bare knuckle boxing because I was used to
Yeah.
doing it on skates, which is like, oh yeah, give me some boxing shoes and go and fight. That's fantastic.
Are
But
they
yeah,
doing that
it's
only up
pretty
in
tough.
Canada? They doing that only up in Canada, the ice wars?
No, the first one was in Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. That
Yeah,
makes
so
sense. That makes sense.
yeah, so the first was in Michigan, and then they had one in Edmonton at
Okay.
River Cree, and I believe I'm not 100% sure, but I think the next one is going to be in the U.S. as well.
Yeah, I gotta look into that. I haven't seen like where they actually broadcast and what times and stuff like that.
Yeah, they haven't announced the next one. They did the first two pretty quick. It was like Canada versus U.S. home and home almost thing, and there's rumblings of stuff coming up. I've seen a couple of the guys talking about.
So, why we talking about hockey? We
Yeah.
talking about hockey. I don't know if you ever seen this movie, but Youngbloods. You ever seen that?
Oh man, I haven't. I've heard so much about it. I've heard all like so many of my buddies talk about it. I've been wanting to watch it forever, and I know they're making a new one.
Are they like a remake from the original?
It's either a remake or a continuation. I think it might be like his son or his grandson or something. Like I think it's a continuation. It might just be a full out remake. I'm not 100% sure, but they were shooting a bunch of it around like in Toronto and stuff.
Yeah, Youngbloods came out when I was young, and I think it's probably the best hockey movie ever. It had Patrick Swayze and Rob Lowe was like the main character in it.
Yeah, I remember Rob Lowe was in it. And that's so you think it's the best hockey movie ever?
Yep.
Oh, buddy, I gotta watch this then.
Yeah,
Better than
it's really
Slapshot?
good. Better than what?
Slapshot?
Man, I think it's the best ever, dude. I think
Wow.
if you watch it, I think you'll be like, yo, this is a classic. It's a classic sports movie to me altogether,
Okay,
you know.
dude, I
And then
love it.
throw in the hockey element. I think you'll like it.
Cool. I will definitely check that out, man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
because the whole thing was you know, Rob Lowe wasn't super tough. He was just like quick on the ice, and he had to kind of get tough toward the end because you know the guy that they basically going up against was like a brawler. Yo, he was like a Canadian. I think he was from like Edmonton or something like that. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah, probably. All those Alberta boys are always the tough ones.
Well, what kind of town is Edmonton? Do you know?
I don't really know. I mean, I know it's a pretty big hockey town. Edmonton Oilers are pretty synonymous with hockey. Big. It has, I think it's got the biggest mall in Canada in Edmonton.
Okay.
But yeah, besides that, I don't really know a whole ton.
All right, so y'all gonna be fighting lightweight, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
That's what's up. I'm happy for you, man. I know you've been wanting this for a while, man.
thanks, brother.
BKFC is clearly, I mean, they are, even though they got haters, they are the biggest bare knuckle fight promotion. I think they're way more interesting than boxing. They're definitely not beating out UFC anytime soon. But I would rather watch bare knuckle than I would rather watch UFC. Sometimes UFC can be boring when them guys are just on the ground, just wrestling, and dude just got
Yeah,
to do pin, and they ain't doing nothing, and it's bare knuckle. You can see some eye get busted open, somebody get knocked out. You could
yeah.
get see a long fight that looks like Rocky too. You can see a lot, man. You can see
Yeah,
somebody get
man.
beat so bad they quit. I mean,
Yeah, dude, it's pretty. I love it. I'm with you. I think it's the most entertaining thing to watch out there. It's rare that you see a boring bare knuckle fight, and if you do, like those guys probably aren't going to be around very long. Like it's tough to have a boring bare knuckle fight, man. I love it. I absolutely love it.
so you still doing the rap thing? I saw you a video where you was doing the show.
Yeah, bud. Yeah, of course. I love it. So it's pretty much, I mean, that's my life right now is fighting and writing, rapping, and I don't know where I was going to go with that.
Hey,
But
well, I
yeah,
love rapping too, man. I mean, I started rapping when I was 14. And I don't fight bare knuckle, but I like to watch it. So
there you go. We should rap about something, me fighting and you. Well, we'll figure something out. Get some stuff. Are you still rapping now?
I mean, I ain't dropped a song in a year. My homeboy that doesn't rap started sending me these Chat GBT songs, and had me. He was trying to generate them with the Chat GBT, but I told him you got to write it on Chat GBT and then use a music generator to kind of generate it. So he had me generate these little AI songs, and now he's all pumped up about it. And I ain't gonna lie, man, AI, the songs that AI is pumping out, man, like some of these rappers and stuff, they better step their game up, man. I'm sorry, yo.
It's intense, man. It's good. Like, and it just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
I keep having little rap battles with the Chat GPT, just little back and forths. I've been kicking his ass pretty good, but I
How
mean,
do
it
you
won't be
do that?
long. What's that?
How do you rap battle
Well,
Chat GPT?
I just rip a lyric at it, and then we just go back and forth. It's kind of weird and funny, but yeah, like it's just crazy how smart this shit is.
It is, man. I mean, we the other day we made a song, a reggae song about smoking weed with aliens.
Nice, dude.
Smoking ganja with the aliens. I thought it was the dopest shit I heard for a long time, yo.
Send it to me. That just sounds like the best. Like I'm all about that. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, we be coming up with some all types of crazy stuff, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Like the regular fan, they're gonna love AI. Like the person that can't really make music on their own, they're gonna love AI when they get in there and just make whatever they want to. And I mean, I do music promotion for a living, so I've told these artists you're gonna have to step up your game to combat AI because AI is pumping out a lot of songs. You can pump out so many songs with AI. It's like
Oh,
you can
nonstop.
record one song and like say it take you 3 hours record a song. I could have done put out 200 or 300 songs by that.
I know. It's actually insane, man. Like
Yeah,
it's too good.
yeah. So what kind of theme music you plan on coming out with on your entrance?
Oh man, I got a couple ideas. Um, it's gonna be heavy anyway. It'll be they got a couple in my mind. I'll be going through them and see which one really gets me going. But yeah, I got like two or three in mind right now.
So fighters never usually come out with the same theme music every time, right? Y'all usually try to come out with a different song every time.
It depends. Some guys, it's true. A lot of times they change, but some guys stick with the same, like a wrestler, right? The wrestlers have their same song for years and years and years. I think some guys go with the same music. But yeah, I've noticed a lot of dudes, especially in BKFC, they change their song pretty often.
So y'all gonna have the weigh-in, I guess, is August 8th, right?
Yeah.
You expect that to get any chippy?
Oh, it's hard to say. I'm pretty sure Felber's a pretty like
Is he
decent
a shit
dude, and
talker? Okay.
no, yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. Like he seems like a pretty good guy, to be honest. It's like it's hard to find anything to that you like. He seems like a decent dude. So, and I'll talk shit sometimes just to get stuff going, and you want to hype stuff up. But I also, when there's a genuine dude, and like, I'm more respectful than I am with that stuff. If somebody starts with me, I'll gladly take. We'll go. But yeah, I'm typically not the one who's going to start it.
Yeah, you never know with BKSC. Half the guys are like they're gonna just shake hands out of respect, and another half is gonna be shit talking like crazy.
Yeah, throw a cannoli at you or something.
Oh yeah, I just interviewed Johnny Cannoli recently, man. I love that guy, man.
He's a good dude, man. Or he seems like it. I don't know him, but he seems like a pretty good dude.
That definitely could probably piss somebody off.
I'd be right. I was
So
pissed
any other fights
watching.
on
I
this
was like,
fight
what a
card
waste.
you gonna be interested?
What's that?
I think we got a little lag going on. Because you were kind of talking, I was talking. I was saying, is there any other fights on this fight card you might be interested in on this Edmonton one? Any ones that stand out to you besides yours?
Struve there, Drew. I think the main event that should be a good one. He's been a
The main event?
pretty good Canadian boxer for a bit. I think he's fought at BKFC a couple times. Yeah, I believe he
I
has.
think he's
Anyway,
2-0. Drew Stuve. Drew
yeah,
Stuve. That's his name.
yeah, yeah. Stu, I put an R in there for some reason, probably because of the Drew. Yeah, Drew Stu. He's yeah. I've been kind of following him for a bit because I saw his kind of climb with boxing, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing his fight. And yeah, it's bare knuckle, it's BKFC. Like it's gonna be a good time just watching all these fights.
Yeah, y'all got Hassan Al Ghanim. He's 3-0 in bare knuckle. Definitely interested to see that. I'm supposed to be interviewing this guy Brady Meister. He's actually from America, but he had a really good win last time. They need to get you and Nick's pictures up, man. They don't got your pictures yet, man. They need to
I
step that
know,
up.
I know, man. I'm waiting. I want to blast that stuff out there.
Yeah, because I mean, once you get that one fight, they're supposed to go ahead and create that profile. I mean, there's dudes that ain't fought in years that still got profiles on here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
jeez. Yeah, yeah. I know they gotta get on that. I won't do anything.
Yeah, I'm interested to see this fight card though, man. Y'all got a female fight as well too. Alexandra Delgado Lopez and Emma Murray. Those
Yeah,
usually go about 5 rounds, so that's gonna be interesting
yeah,
and
man.
whatnot.
I'm so stoked. It's coming so fast, right? It's like 2.5
Oh
weeks
yeah,
away.
yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
literally.
yeah, yeah, man. So, but oh yeah, it's coming up quick. But I can't wait. I'm pumped, dude. I've been waiting for this moment for like 4.5 years. I was looking over
Have
my
you already
messages.
made weight?
I'm already on way. Yeah, man. I already made the easy parts. I'm already there. So now I'm just trying to like bulk up a little bit, just stay pumped, stay jacked, and yeah, get ready. I went and got my medicals and all that stuff done today, and we're good to go, man. I'm pumped.
When do y'all leave out for Edmonton?
For medical wise. Oh, when do we
Yeah,
leave?
well, yeah, when y'all supposed to be there. Yeah.
I believe I fly out on the 7th.
Okay, so you got to fly there.
Yeah, yeah. It's a hike from here. I think I think drive wise, be looking at like 18, 20 hours or something crazy.
Wow.
It's a long way. I think it's like almost the equivalent to California or something. I
Yeah, and
think
I
it's
forgot.
somewhere.
Like I forgot Canada does stretch from like the East Coast to the West Coast,
Canada's huge, man. It's a big country.
but y'all don't got a super big population. I'm thinking like y'all resources ain't stretched thin like America's are.
Yeah, no, no, that's true. That's true. But I mean, it's starting. I mean, a lot of people are coming here now. It's filling up, not filling up. I mean, we do have a lot of room, but it's yeah, it's the population's
Y'all
growing quick.
definitely getting y'all getting a lot of those Trump haters up there. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, that's true. I feel like there's been a decent amount of people moving. Some getting kicked out too. That a lot of my Canadian friends over there that have been living there, some of them are getting booted back.
Are they like were they on visas and stuff?
I think most of them were. I don't know what the deal was, but yeah, some of them had to come back.
Yeah, they definitely cracking down like crazy with all that, man.
Yeah,
I mean, what can I do, man? I don't like people be talking about rebellions nowadays. Like the Second Amendment ain't gonna help with a rebellion nowadays when they got nukes.
exactly. There's only you gotta kind of tread cautiously, right?
Yeah, they got drones, they got nukes, they got missiles, they got Black Hawks, they got everything that we don't got. Like you can have all the AKs and all the people in the world, man. That's not gonna be enough.
No, no, yeah, I mean, yeah, you're kind of fighting a losing battle. It's I get it. We all want to stand up, and we want to fight for freedom and fight for whatever else. But it's unfortunately it's a losing battle, right? Like
Yeah, I definitely think it is. I mean, we so much on the thumb now. It's you just got. I think you just got to make the best of what you got. Your life, man. You got to just find happiness within, man.
100%, bro. I'm with you. That's it, right? As long as you just kind of, my biggest thing is to, I'd say, like I just lead with love, right? Go out there and give what you can, and hopefully it's reciprocated. But a lot of people are in a tough spot. Most people are dealing with stuff you have no idea about. If you can just, smile, lend a hand, be a good person, that's kind of all I try and do is just try and be a little bit, give people something to smile about.
I think most of the problem with people not really making a living doing what they love to do. And a lot of people don't know what they love to do. So a cat like you, I mean, you get to fight and make some money off of it. I know it's got to be a good feeling for you.
Yeah, man, it really is the best. Like when I was 8 years old, I said I wanted to be a boxer. I wanted to be a professional boxer. I have no idea why or where that came from, but like it's kind of something I've been chasing my whole life, and now to be able to do it, and you know, knock on wood, but to be able to say, I'm going to the upper echelon of this thing. So it's pretty wicked to be able to even just say, I get paid to do something I love doing.
And this would probably be like possibly the most eyeballs on one of your fights, right? With the
Oh,
the
yeah.
Instagram, the streaming. I mean, it's gonna be on BKFC app, Amazon Prime, Fubo Sports. I don't know what else it's possibly on. I mean, if you actually get a knockout, there's no telling how many people's gonna see that. You
Yeah,
know,
man. Yeah, it's I'm more excited than nervous, which is kind of good, a good feeling. Like like I just that's I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Like that's what I
yeah,
want. Like my whole life,
yeah,
I just like put the eyes on me, put the pressure on me. I want that. Let's go.
yeah. Well, like I said, I'm happy for you. When we did the interview, you were fighting with the Havoc. I know we talked about BKFC because I did a lot of BKFC interviews. And once I seen, you had to fight, I was like, hold on, you got to fight with BKFC? Like, yeah, like, we got to get it back up on here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, and yeah, thank you so much for having me back, and hopefully this is we get lots more of these and lots more chatting.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait to see this fight card, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna be rooting for you. So don't tell Felber that unless I gotta interview him one day.
All right, your secret's safe with me, man.
Any shout outs you want to do before we go?
Um, I'll give a shout out to my wife because I never do, and I feel like a terrible husband. So shout out to Deanna Palazzo for just
Okay.
putting up with me. Like she does not like the fight game. She did not marry a fighter. Like she didn't know she did,
Yeah.
but she had no idea because I was out of it for so long, and she's been forced back into this world, and she just is. I appreciate her for just riding it with me.
Yeah, I'm bare knuckle is probably something that for some families they probably do worry, I would think.
Yeah, there's a lot of, my mom too. My mom and my wife are like the biggest Achilles heel I got, just because they worry nonstop. But again, the fact that they haven't disowned me and are still supportive, and they know they hate it, but they know how important it is to me.
Yeah.
And there's to show their support. My mom will still go and watch the fights. My wife says she won't, but then she does. So
And I
it's
think, if I'm not mistaken, the data shows that it's actually long term better than boxing.
100% from all the studies I've done, from
Yeah.
even what I've felt personally myself, that yeah, you're gonna get cut up. Yeah, you might drop a little quicker, but ultimately you're taking way less head damage. And
Yeah.
that's the thing that I've been telling them, and I'm even I have to get MRIs and all that done now. So there's going to be a lot of studies based on this too, and I think it's been proven, and there's been a lot of studies on it, that it is actually safer.
Yep. Yep. Well, that's what it says. I'm gonna have to go off of the experts because I'm not an expert on that. Well, I appreciate you taking time out, man. Wish you the best of luck in this fight, man. I mean, because even win or lose, if you put on a good performance, I mean, that's always from what I've heard, BKFC is always going to take that into notice.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. And I mean, I'm ready to bring everything I got, put on a show, and put the world on notice, man. And thank you again for having me, buddy. It's always great chatting with you, and appreciate it.
All right, James, man. We August 9th, man. We be tuning in, man.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go.
All right, man. Take it easy.
You too, brother. Talk soon.
All right. Peace. Well, there you have it. James Dalzell will be fighting BKFC Edmonton August 9th. I mean, that's 2 weeks away, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know if they got free fights on there yet. They ain't been announced, but the main event is Drew Stew versus Michael Mano. Drew Stew is 2-0, looking for 3-0. And you got Hassan Al Ghanim versus Zach Panel. Um Al Ghanim looking to go to 4-0. You got what is that? Bodan Kodak versus Brady Meister, who beat Joe White last fight. He's 2-1, looking to go 3-1. And then, of course, right here you got Nick Felber versus James Dazzle. BKC, man, y'all need to get the pictures up there, man. Y'all slacking right now, man. What's going on? You got to get the bios, the pictures, all that good stuff, social media links. And of course, you got the female fight, Alexandra Delgado Lopez versus Emma Murray. Right before that, Kamani Crawford versus Matthew Sokolic. Man, some of these names. I be butchering some of these names. What else we got here? We got Adam Day Fritas versus Skylar Mahler, Justin Kennedy versus Caden Scott, Caden Guru versus Joseph Creer, who's got 6 BKSC fights under his belt, looking to come off a loss and whatnot. So yeah, that's the Edmonton card, man. Of course, it's fight week this Friday is Philly, and you got Justin Peg versus Peterson. That's gonna be interesting as well. Of course, Johnny Cannoli will be fighting Gabriel Roman. Um, Lex Ludlow, who I just interviewed recently, so make sure y'all go check out the Lex Ludlow interview and the John Garbarino interview, also known as Johnny Cannoli, looking to go to 3-0. He'll be fighting Eric Lopez 3-1. All right, we about to wrap it up. Shouts out to James Dazzle for coming on, man. Be definitely rooting for him. Hopefully he gets a win, and can't wait to see what Canada has to offer. I don't know if I've watched any of the Canadian cards too much, so we're gonna see what they have to offer. But I appreciate y'all. We live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Audio version will go to Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Deezer, TuneIn, Stitcher, Slacker, iHeartRadio, Player FM, and much, much more. Seeing if there's anything else. Nope, that's it. Also, go follow Live from Vietnam on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And be looking out for more interviews on the Paul Pickett podcast, more interviews on Live for Vietnam as well. We do them pretty much weekly. And yeah, thanks. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Peace. And I'm out. What is up with this outro? My outro don't want to play.